It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so, just one win in 5 games. One of the players we'll see tonight, Brandon Ingram, second overall pick in 16, has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant, but Kenny, he's still got a ways to go.
Yeah, we knew it could take a while, but he's going in the right direction. I mean, he's a little undersized in terms of weight, but his ability...
It's an interesting way to put it.
Yeah,
he's skinny.
Okay, he's a little skinny.
Thank you, Ernie. His shooting efficiency is a work in progress, but he has the length to impact all areas of the game.
That'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
I don't like the word skinny.
Slender.
There he is.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Indiana Pacers find themselves on the road looking for an interconference win. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a wonderful surprise for all of you tonight. We're sitting along courtside with legendary Kobe Bryant. Kobe, thanks for joining us.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of the team.
You're still a fan, aren't you, even though you're retired?
100%.
With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans. Going up against a capable opponent, but you see their confidence. This one they feel they should win. They'll look to come out strong and show they're the better team.
And when I look at the Lakers, you know, this happens every year. A team outperforms expectations early. You wonder, is this just an anomaly or is this something they can sustain?
And what'll be interesting to me is to see if they can keep it up. I mean, but you're right. It's very early in the season.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, we know how much of a trailblazer LeBron James has been. He's taken charge of his own free agency to ensure that he is almost always on a contender. He has made it clear he has no interest in being around mediocrity. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. He wants rings and nothing less. Let's talk about something that I know fascinates basketball fans, Kobe, having that competitive streak, which is something that runs deep for you. Talk about the desire to dominate and completely destroy your opponent.
Well, it's the spirit of competition, right? I don't think you're doing anybody any service by going out there and competing half-hearted. Right? If you truly respect the person that you're facing, then the right thing to do is to compete as hard as you possibly can against them to bring the best out of them. And that's on both ends of the floor. You can't be a one-way dominant player. You can't just compete on the offensive end and take it off on the defensive end. You got to play both sides of the ball.
Your motor never stopped. I mean, that's from our perspective on the sideline, watching you play on both ends of the floor, like you said.
Yeah, you got to keep going. And to do that, you have to train really, really hard in the off season. Yeah, that's a lot of conditioning. It's a lot of weight training, right? You have to train in extraordinary ways in order to do extraordinary things.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Filling out the wings, it's Oladipo and Bogdanovich. Down low, it's
Mercy, mercy me. The bounce, the creativity, the strength. When Oladipo rises up, he's looking to punch it down as hard as he can.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. James misses. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Pacers. Ingram with the steal. Ball with a wide open look. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, Greg, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes that can lead to a series split.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, I tell you, Turner is a dominant force who imposes his will on whoever is on him. But what you have to like and respect is his work ethic.
Both free throws good from Turner. And Kobe, I remember you saying that curiosity is such a valuable trait in a player. I bet the triangle was a very intriguing offense for you to learn and grasp.
Oh yeah, it created such a system. It's like, you know, jazz. When people watch jazz musicians orchestrating, it seems as if they're freelancing, but they're freelancing with a built-in structure. You have to have structure in order to be able to freelance and create these amazing things. And the triangle gave unbelievable structure. And, you know, some of the people that I've talked to that have competed against the triangle and lost against the triangle, whether it was to us or to the Bulls, all lament about the triangle's the biggest crock of garbage. It was just you and Michael. Then I said, you know what? Let's have a conversation about that. Do you remember this play? Yeah. Okay, that play happened at the moment it happened with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter because we knew in the first minute of the game when we ran it, you did this defensively. So we said, okay, they did that. Check. Well, wait. Okay, now let's look at this action. Okay, this action, how are they playing this action? They're playing it that way. All right, check. Hold it. We'll wait.
Interesting.
Right? And so in the fourth quarter, we're able to take advantage. Why? Because we have a structure. From that structure, we know what you are doing, and we know how to counter what you're doing. Right? There's a reason Michael can look at Steve Kerr in a timeout and say, be ready. How would he know that?
Yeah, right.
How would he know that unless he knew every time he drove middle, Stockton was coming over to help on his dribble penetration? He could have made that pass to Steve Kerr in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. Why did he wait?
That's good stuff.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Here's Kuzma. Here's LeBron. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. James has got his second bucket of the night.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Collison, the pass to Young. Rebound the Lakers.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And a wide open look for James. They grab their own miss. Good.
Active hands and really good energy pursuing the pumpkin there. Great hustle by Kuzma.
Ball against Collison. Pass to Oladipo. Out to Turner. No one near him. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Kobe, you're so decorated in every way individually and as a teammate with the 5 championships. Of all the things, the All-Star games, the all-defense, all the individual things you've accomplished, what is the one thing you might cherish? And you may have alluded to it with the championships, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but at the end of the day, is that the one thing above everything else that you covet?
No. You know, the fact that I can look in the mirror and honestly say I gave everything to the game.
And
right?
that was obvious.
But that's the thing, right? You don't want to feel like you've left anything on the table. There's no stone left unturned. Like I gave everything to the game that I possibly could. That, to me, is the biggest accomplishment.
What a feeling. Yeah. James against Bogdanovich. Shoots from 12. Passes it to Ball. James looking around. Takes the 12-footer and hits. James has got 6.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Collison against Ball. Collison finds Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Lakers trail by 4. The pass to Ball. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
You said it, Kevin. He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Hands it from downtown. He has 5.
Seems to get better every year from outside. Oladipo feeling comfortable pulling the trigger.
Ingram against Oladipo. Here's James. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Turner.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
That's tipped out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know, right now for the Pacers, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And Kobe, I know you'd spend a fair amount of time watching video and scouting your opponents. How would your film style change from regular season to say, the playoffs?
I had more time to prepare in the postseason, so I can watch more film and really focus on the entire package of the team that we're facing.
Not just the guy that's defending you?
No, not just the guy that's defending me.
All of it.
But all of it,
right?
How do they play us defensively as a team? How do they play us individually? You know, how do we need to play them as a team? How do we need to play them individually? You start looking at kind of the grand scheme of things. In a regular season, you know, most of these film sessions, for me at least anyway, took place on the plane. Right, in between games. So when I get to the hotel, I can rest generally.
To the paint, and it's McGee with the jam.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Ingram with the steal, and it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Yeah, you need that juice, that gas coming off the pine. Always a luxury to have a deep bench. And when they can step in and play well, you're in good shape.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Stevenson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Young. Matthews comes in for Bogdanovich. Evans, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Turner. That shot misses. Chandler with the defensive effort. Here's Hart. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Hart's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Evans with it. Foul guarded by Stevenson. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Joseph against Rondo. Chandler with the steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. In third, the Lakers.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Well, Kobe, you're known as one of the greatest Lakers of all time. I know you feel there are a lot of guys in that first line of the sentence, right?
No doubt. Yeah. No doubt. Guys that I've watched growing up. I mean, listen, I go all the way back to the days of Pollard and Mike and I've watched them all. let alone the Baylors, you know, the Chamberlains, the Jabbars, the Worthies. I mean, it's just...
What names?
I mean, what franchise has those?
No one.
Right? I mean, if you look up in the rafters and you see all the jerseys that are hanging up there, they're not some of the all-time Laker greats. They're some of the all-time greats, period. Right? And so to be a part of that franchise is just mind-blowing.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Warriors. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Los Angeles, 7.5 games behind.
And I think for the Lakers, yeah, here's a team that some people doubted coming into the season. Obviously heard all the chatter, banded together, and now they've strung together some great wins.
And you know what? They've been on fire to start the year, so they deserve a lot of credit. We'll see if they can continue to rack up the wins going forward.
Joseph looking over the floor. The 9-foot shot.
And always good to see Rondo being active defensively, more than capable of shutting down his man. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
Both free throws good from James. Pacers trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that's Evans penetrating. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
On the free throw, no good.
Now, you got to appreciate the skill set of Evans. I mean, Tyreek Evans can play a few different spots for you. He's got nice handles for a guy his size.
Rondo kicks to Stevenson, and there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game. And Kobe, one aspect that always stood out about your career and dedication was your work ethic. What motivated you to continue to work hard, even into your last year in the NBA, when your body sometimes would say, no more work, right? No more work.
Yeah, I love the process. You know, I love the process more than the actual game, you know, because it's a puzzle. You have to figure out how things are going to work. Okay, my ankles won't loosen up. How do I get them to loosen up? Right? Contrast therapy, stretch, modalities, strength training. Right? So it's a constant
that would
puzzle.
take hours and hours and hours.
And hours. Yeah. Very tedious things. But it's like a quest. You're trying to figure out what's going to work. Right? It's the little challenges along the way that always kept me interested.
Inside. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by James. Rondo's got his second bucket tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's stolen by Rondo. Stevenson passes to James, and he comes up with the deuce. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Could easily have been an and one there. James converting through the contact.
And Joseph kicks to Matthews. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Turner. The Lakers with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Indiana. Inside. And the dunk by James.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
And Matthews gets it to go.
Man, what razor-sharp focus by Matthews. Not letting the defense distract him or bother him. He's awesome at knocking down these shots.
Stevenson kicks to Hart. And it's Rondo in the corner, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
You got to respect the physicality of Evans. Excellent at drawing contact on his way up.
For Indiana, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Stevenson kicks to Rondo. Back to Stevenson. The fader. And that one hits back iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
McDermott for 3. That shot no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
And you know what, Greg? It looks like they have an advantage there. I mean, I liked how they've made an effort, really a concentrated effort, to hit that glass.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Chandler, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Hart in at the 2. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Kobe, in other sports, I mean, people always admired the mind of Peyton Manning playing in the NFL. Tom Brady, the way he thinks the game through. I compare you to that. Did you have that same kind of fascination in other sports with the great players that were similar to you in basketball?
Yeah, we used to get together. I remember the first time I met Peyton was at an Orlando Magic game, 99. He came in the locker room, and we were just getting started. So I was just asking questions about his process and stuff, and he started going to, like, mock cover 2 and and I was like, and he went on for like a good 5 minutes. When he was done, I said, Peyton, I don't understand anything you just said, right? But he spoke at a level of detail that was beyond fascinating.
You were impressed by that?
Yes, which then leads to more questions. You're like, Tom and I talk often about that stuff too, and how much we love the game, how much we love the process and the attention to every little detail. It's fun to be around, no matter the industry.
It's James atop the key. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Joseph against Rondo. Joseph dishes to Evans. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Chandler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Pacers. Victor Oladipo comes in for Corey Joseph. Ball, the pass to Bullock. Now here's Kuzma. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The three-pointer is right on target.
A reliable stretch four. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Evans feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to O'Quinn. Back to Evans. A 3-ball. Rebounded by McGee.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Kobe, how important is it for young players to have mentors?
Extremely important. I consider them the North Star. Right? They're always there to provide guidance and kind of a map of generally where you want to go, the direction you want to go. And I always felt muses were important because if I could study them and see how they got to where they are, it'll help me avoid some of the landmines that they may have stepped on and had to persevere through.
And gracious of you to become a mentor now for so many.
Well, it's part of the responsibility, I think, of giving back to the game, right? The game has given me so much. I've had great mentors in my life. I feel like it's important to pay it forward.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big-time work. Really distracting him, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers leading by 9. Ingram outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Kuzma.
So good to see how determined Young is on defense. Does a nice job extending his arms to contest shots.
Here's Collison. Indiana again missing.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Collison against Ball. Bogdanovich, that falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Young against Kuzma. Young finds Collison. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 9. Bullock with it. No points in the game yet for him. Kuzma, that's good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And the Pacers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for Indiana. 11-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. To the wing right side. Oladipo against Ingram. And Oladipo kicks to O'Quinn. Here's the 3. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. And McGee kicks to Bullock. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Turner. And it's Ingram missing. Pacers trail by 9. Oladipo taking his time here. To the middle. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. That's 10 points for Miles Turner.
This is all you can do. I mean, Turner's height, length, skill level, and he's got confidence now. That all allows him to score under pressure.
Ingram with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Oladipo against Ingram. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. The Pacers shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused.
Boy, that's some hard work being done inside by Oladipo, earning a trip to the line with his physicality in the paint.
For Indiana, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And the first one drops.
Oladipo's become a very efficient combo guard, somebody who can score the ball at a high clip as well as get the ball to open teammates when necessary.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. He's off on the second.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Collison against Ball. A baseline J. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bogdanovich.
And you let Bogdanovich just catch and shoot like that, he'll make more than he misses of those.
Here's Stevenson. No good again that time.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
That one goes in, and the Lakers lead by 6.
And I tell you what, Ball has excellent speed. He's got good size, and his savvy shows up right there because he's cutting right into the heart of the defense at just the right time.
Here's Oladipo. Over in the corner, Turner. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Turner with the steal. Here's Collison. The kick out to Oladipo. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Pacers. Matthews is checked in. And here is LeBron. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Denver.
His big night wasn't limited
to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
In the corner, it's Stevenson, and he gets it to go from the corner.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Collison feeling it out a bit. Down low. Turner passes to Matthews. Traps in the tray. Matthews has got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the rope.
Yep, exactly. And it also stretches that defense out a little bit, expands the floor for you, and makes things really hard for the defenders when you space and stretch them like that.
And moment now to see the numbers for Kyle Kuzma. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging about 19 points, just over 2 steals, and 5 rebounds. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
Free throw good, LeBron. And the Lakers with some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Indiana also making some changes. McDermott's checked in for Young. And it's Joseph in for Darren Collison. So he gets them both. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Joseph. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. He kicks to Bogdanovich. And the Pacers another 3.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Rondo against Joseph. To the inside. James. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the paint, here's Rondo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
No good on that one.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
The Pacers making a switch here. Evans is checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Indiana trailing here. Matthews finds McDermott. Indiana moving it around. And it's Evans missing.
Kevin, I like the defense there. I mean, they didn't make that easy, and he definitely seemed intimidated by the defenders.
I'd like to give a big thank you once again to Kobe Bryant for coming by, and feel free anytime to drop by and join our broadcast.
Thank you, man. It's been wonderful. Thank you for having me.
And you know, Clark, thinking back on Kobe's legacy to the Lakers and how great of an impact he had in that team, very few players have that kind of relationship with a franchise.
And you know, Kevin, with free agency, it's getting more and more rare for a player to spend their entire career with one team as Kobe did with the Lakers. I have a special place in my heart for those kind of guys, a one franchise superstar. And not to begrudge guys for going elsewhere and playing for multiple teams, but it does certainly make it a little more special when you see guys the ilk of Kobe play with only one team.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. LeBron dishes to Rondo. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Evans kicks to Matthews. Stolen by Stevenson. Shoots over Matthews. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. Joseph against Rondo. Pass to Evans. Over Hart. Indiana again missing. Evans with the steal. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
I like the way LeBron was utilized in the first half. They played to all the strengths, of which there are so many to count. But there's an art to putting him in the best position to execute. I thought Coach did a great job of that.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the fact that he's staying in aggressive attack mode. I mean, forcing the issue, making the defense foul.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. On the court for Indiana. Down low, it's Young and Turner. Filling out the wings, it's Oladipo and Bogdanovich. And it's Collison in at point guard. Turner passes to Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Bogdanovich has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Pacers. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays, as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Young finds Oladipo. Clock at 6. Shoots over Ingram. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Victor Oladipo. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's game 2 of the string of 4 games played at home.
And when James gets going, there's no stopping him. Just a dynamite scorer who feels he can get any shot he wants.
Inside, here's Oladipo. Banked in off the glass. Oladipo's got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, you can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no. You know, going into the last season, many thought the Pacers were in rebuild mode, but ended up 5th in the East with a fantastic season and strong finish. Saying they overachieved doesn't even begin to describe their season. I think they surprised everybody.
He's off on the first. And many people thought the Pacers last season would be near the bottom of the East. Clark, that was not the case at all.
Not at all, Kevin. 7 games it took the Cavs to eliminate the Pacers in the first round, and you never know, or I don't think you can ever dismiss or discount what that kind of playoff series can mean to a young team like the Pacers. Things are looking up in a great way for the Pacers going forward.
For Indiana, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, when you think of Darren Collison, I think of a smart point guard. It had 2 seasons playing understudy to Chris Paul in both New Orleans and L.A. Similar type of players who are very efficient and just gets the job done.
Here's Turner, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Great players like LeBron draw so much attention defensively. Really opens up the passing lanes for him.
And with Collison, and Greg, how he plays, when he's off the floor, you notice.
I mean, things just don't seem to run as smoothly when he's not at the helm. Finds that balance between creating for himself and others. Selective with his shots and truly a complete guard, even if he doesn't do a lot of those flashy things.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
LeBron is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Pacers now. Ball against Collison. Pass to Oladipo. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Young dishes to Collison. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Love the size and athleticism Kuzma possesses. He uses both of them well to draw these fouls.
And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Indiana. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
O'Quinn, the pass to Oladipo. Shot clock reset for Indiana. Shots good from Young.
You know, those are the plays where you really see Young's quickness off the floor. He's got a great, quick second jump, which leads to second chance scores.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. Double by Bogdanovich. There's the pass to LeBron. Now Ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Young up top. Kicks it to Collison. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, I think that was clearly a fourth. He was a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
Here's Kuzma. Rejected by Young.
Thaddeus Young using that expansive wingspan to put that shot in reverse.
Bogdanovich looking around. O'Quinn, high post. Collison finds O'Quinn. Back to Collison. O'Quinn trying to free himself up. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Collison.
And, you know, even though he's smaller and slight of build, Collison doesn't fear going inside. He's really solid at scoring from there.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Collison, the pass to O'Quinn. It's Oladipo on the wing. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Collison. Oladipo outside for the 3. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Thaddeus Young.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
To the paint. Here's James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
Makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
The first one falls. Head coaches obviously get the attention in all sports, Clark, but the assistants also play very big roles. How do you build chemistry as a coaching staff?
You know, I've never coached, but I've watched a lot of coaches. I think first and foremost, you appreciate your assistant coaches, and then you give them room to grow and develop as coaches. And you share with them the building of the team and the coaching of the team. And that, to me, I think, if you serve your assistant coaches as they're serving you, I think that's how you build the best chemistry.
And loyalty's got to be big among that group on that sideline, doesn't it? Loyal to each other.
Big time. Loyalty to one another, and then also a common focus on really serving the players to the best of their ability collectively.
And O'Quinn sends it back. The 3 from Joseph. The Lakers with the rebound. Chandler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Rondo kicks to Hart. LeBron James on the wing. 28 points for him. Back to Hart. Rondo looking around. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Hard to do, but you've got to cut off every passing angle in that pick and roll. If you don't, Rondo's going to make you pay.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and He's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
One shot.
That's good from Evans. Tyreek Evans, not the biggest free agent this past offseason, but Greg, many teams vied for his services.
Pacers were able to win out, and he should be a good fit. Can act as another playmaker and ball handler for the team. Turned down playing with the Warriors, Lakers, and Thunder to come to this Indiana squad.
Outside Rondo, three from Stevenson. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Joseph. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. The fourth spot held by the Lakers.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Stolen by Evans. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Good D by Stevenson.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find. I'll tell you, he's beating up the defense in this quarter, going right at him and scoring in a variety of ways.
And the Pacers call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down. Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now.
And they've been strong in the rebounding department, up in the top 10, and it's just not one guy. Really, it's been about the entire group collectively.
Pacers trail by 4. Joseph with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Matthews finds Evans. Over Hart. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
In a moment now to see some numbers for James. Averaging about 27 points per, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And that one falls for Evans. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Joseph. He's got 5. Here's McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. And with the Lakers wanting to play more up-tempo, it makes sense to have Walton guide the ship.
Yeah, I agree with you because he's knowledgeable, played on some really good teams, championship caliber teams. I think as he grows as a coach and as this team grows together, they could be quite a group. He's been turned up this quarter, showing a lot of confidence and sinking a lot of his shots.
Joseph against Rondo. Now here's Joseph. Tight defense on him. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Matthews has got 8.
Much respect you got to give Matthews for that mid-range J now. He's automatic. His in-between game, filthy.
Here's Rondo. That one good for 2. And the Lakers lead by 5.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And it's good, 2 points.
And so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Stevenson with it, now defended by McDermott. Stevenson passes to James. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Evans kicks to O'Quinn. Back to Evans. The Lakers with the rebound. Chandler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. James dishes to Chandler, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Pacers trail by 5. Now here's Joseph. He has 5. Turner finds Joseph. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And it's Bullock missing. Indiana's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
Boy, games like this really show Turner is the full package. When he puts it all together, it's special.
Here's Rondo. No good. Good work defensively by Turner. Oh, Turner in position. The shot comes out, and so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll return shortly. Head coach Nate McMillan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Okay, you gotta win this quarter. Listen, defend without fouling early. Okay, defend without fouling early. All right, and we get it out and we run.
Well, Coach McMillan, you can tell, pleading with his guys not to pick up any silly fouls.
Can't afford it right now, Kevin. Have to play smart from this point on.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Rajon Rondo. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's LeBron James. And it's Hart in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. Knocked away. Now the Lakers on the break for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Yeah, it looks too easy for them. Almost looks too easy for them, I should say, Greg. I mean, their chemistry really, really at a high level.
To the middle, here's Matthews. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lakers leading by 9. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Evans leading the charge.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Pass to Hart, back to Rondo. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Kuzma. That one doesn't go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Matthews passes to Young. There's the triple. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Young is so good coming off the pick and roll, and he doesn't have any problem being the distributor in that situation either.
Kuzma with it. Back to Rondo. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Rondo just being creative there on that drive, finding different ways to burn the D whenever he penetrates.
Evans finds Turner. No good that time. For Los Angeles, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And the shot falls short this time.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The shot off that time. Great D that time from LeBron. Down low. Oh, he just jams it right over Kyle O'Quinn. Wow, what a play.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Evans kicks to Matthews. Young outside. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And the Lakers call time here.
And, you know, the Pacers were one of the better teams in the East last year. Many wondered just how or why the Pacers were so good. I think you point to the chemistry this team has as something that you can't deny, along with having a star that endeared himself to his teammates in Oladipo.
Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Reggie Bullock, and Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. The Pacers also changing it up. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Victor Oladipo comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Collison in for Tyreke Evans. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He gave them props for their defense. He said, the defense has been outstanding. Keep pressuring them, forcing turnovers, and we can win this one, guys.
And along with the chemistry the Pacers enjoy, another strength, Clark, is their guard play.
Well, Kevin, they've got a number of guards that can initiate the offense, and they all do it fairly efficiently. Don't turn it over much, and they all can shoot it and drive it. So that group of guards is really a strong part of this team.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Los Angeles leading by 8 to the middle. The jump hook, and again it's the Lakers.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Collison kicks to Turner. Back to Collison. To the inside. And stolen by James. Here's Ball. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists here tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Ball against Collison. Ball, the pass to McGee. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Kuzma. Stolen by Collison. Oladipo, left side.
Outstanding anticipation that time from Oladipo, seeing the floor extremely well and then zipping the pass over to the open man.
Lakers leading by 11. Pass the ball. Back to James. Takes the 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Oladipo. And James pulls it down. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Hart. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Ball kicks to LeBron. Over Bogdanovich.
Excellent hustle from Bogdanovich. He really makes an effort to crowd shooters as they go up. Wants to bother the shot. That's good defense.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Collison finds Bogdanovich. James against Young. And that one is good. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
To the inside, Turner with the steal. Here's Bogdanovich. Tries again. Here's Young. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Hart. And here is Ball. Feeds it to LeBron. This is to McGee. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Collison, the pass to Oladipo. Bogdanovich against Kuzma. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
And, you know, the veteran leadership Darren Collison, DC, brings to this team is really important. His younger teammates really look up to him and respect him. Darren Collison played his college basketball at UCLA. Not a big name in the point guard world, but he is as reliable as they get. Excellent speed and quickness, double-digit scoring, and was the best three-point percentage shooter in the NBA last year.
And both free throws good for Darren Collison. And with Collison, coaches just love him for the reasons you mentioned, Clark. Keeps an offense humming in all ways.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's cut down his turnovers over the last couple of seasons. His speed allows him to get into the open court, and he's really improved as a three-point shooter. All of those things help him run a team effectively. Even though he's not a big assist getter, he does help your offense run smooth.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
He kicks to Turner. The three. Collison, no good. Lakers leading by 9. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Mark, you've always been a student of the game. You've seen a number of guys do a great job of changing styles as they've gotten older in the game.
Yeah, that's always fun to watch. I think about Magic Johnson. I think about Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
Right.
You watch these guys, and there are a number of other guys, too. I mean, those come to mind pretty prominently. But again, it's about a concession to who you are for real, not who you used to be. And I love seeing guys play more on the ground when they were high flyers early, or add a jump shot when they were drivers. Those are neat evolutions to see.
And Bogdanovich, a player who has bounced around the last few seasons.
Yeah, you know what? He's a guy that spaces the floor nicely, Kevin, and he's got a toughness to him that I think was undervalued and underappreciated across the league. He can make shots off the catch and shoot, or coming off screens, and he also showed himself to be a better defender than people thought he was.
And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch and shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone, and really his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
And he makes the first.
Well, in case anybody doubted it, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
Both good from the line that time. And the Lakers will seemingly always be a player in free agency.
Well, I think a big part of it is the appeal of the city and the glamour that comes with being in L.A., and not to mention the historical greatness of the franchise. I mean, the Lakers are a unique organization, not just in the NBA, but I think in all of sport.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Now Oladipo. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Ball against Collison to the paint. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I tell you, Oladipo really putting defenders in a tough spot. I mean, using his length outstanding to draw these fouls.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Mobile and tenacious on the drive. Kuzma, easy to see how he gets these calls.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Pacers trail by 7. Bogdanovich dishes to Oladipo. The kick out to Collison. Stolen by Ball. The pass to Hart. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Well, you know what, Greg? To me, it looks like they packed it in and just kind of given up.
That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Collison finds Oladipo. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Hart. A beautiful reverse layup. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Lakers.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against the Pacers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Shot from the inbound. Shot by Joseph, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And Clark, you played your entire career with the Pacers. What was your favorite memory during that time?
Well, certainly realizing the dream of being an NBA player, Kevin. I was the 8th pick overall. It was close to where I played in college at Ohio State. And then being able to perform at a high level to be a unanimous all-rookie team selection, that was a pretty good highlight for me starting my career.
That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 12. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
Well, Greg, this one's clearly over. This is done. But hopefully they can find some momentum to carry into the next game.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
You're exactly right, Greg. That's certainly in his range. Forget about the miss and get ready for the next one.
Outside Rondo, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And the Lakers with possession here. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend. We have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team. And if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.